This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wormley. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the USC Trojans offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks. The last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run. And here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 31. First down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. The receiver makes the catch. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Florida State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Caught over the middle. It's White. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the...
Caught the ball. Look out. Big yards ahead.
The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On the ground, it's Davis. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The Noles move into the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. On the move now. Moving for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Noles. They strike first in this national title bout.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Return starts from inside the 5. Goes out to stiff arm. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Choosing to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Grab down the middle. It's White. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. Here's a first and 10 play. He'll hand it off. The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Knowles have first and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Jordan. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On the run, it's Sanders fighting off the defender. They bring him down right at the 20. The Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lane. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Here he goes. Inside the 20. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Touchdown, Trojans, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
PHC is good as still trailed them. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Now it's second down here. Looking to chuck it again. Finds his man. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Snags a quick throw. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they trap him for a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Using his legs, it's Williams. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. What a catch! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Handoff to the back. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds. The offense keeps possession and no loss of yardage on the play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Here's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking for a gap. It's Williams. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. They bring him down quickly. A short hitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. And he brought down at the 46. Now for a first down. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The offense going with the hurry out.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush is sacked.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter. The back's got it. Fights off a defender. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaking free at the 35. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And on first down, they go right back to him. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. We're trying to run it with the option. Football's loose. And the ball rolls out of bounds. The fumble results in a huge loss. Second down after that previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes the ground. It's Davis. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Grinding away with their running game. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Give it to the back again. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Trying the run, it's Williams. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Well, it comes down to this. They need to create some fourth quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes the grab. It's Lane.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Touchdown, Seminoles. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wormley. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Lane. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Grab down the middle. It's Lane. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it again. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Bringing pressure. Oh, he loses the football. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Second down, we're going to throw it. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. And the Trojans will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Castellanos. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Florida State.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. The return man is brought down, and that makes it official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports